I'm Megan and I'm going to be reading Accident by Honey Jeggery. I didn't mean to kill her. There I was, hovering above her, on a hill so far away from home. My hands were shaking. I dropped the blood-stained shovel on the floor and glanced over at her. She had bruises scattered all over her body, her clothes drenched in blood. I had so many thoughts flooding over me. Why did I do this? Did she deserve it? Where do I hide her? I didn't mean to do it. It just happened. This wasn't my fault, right? Her blood crept towards me, swallowing my shoes. The evidence was everywhere. I picked up her wrinkle-dented feet and lifted them into the black bag. The blood stained my fingernails. My friends and I sat and glanced at each other. We were speechless, and I think we all had the same sick feeling in the bottom of our stomachs. It all started when the new girl named Katie joined the school. Her long blonde hair and her green shimmering eyes. She seemed so different. She always had her headphones in and jewelry covering her skin. Me and my friends thought it would be funny to play jokes on her. They were funny at first, but they soon turned dark. The jokes started off with letters, deep letters. I would confess my feelings for her. I would tell her things about me. She didn't even know who I was. But I felt disturbingly close to her. My obsession with her grew bigger. I think I crossed the line when I sent the chicken head to her door. I could tell I was getting to her. In school, she looked fragile, hurt, shaken. I watched while she glanced around the hallway, trying to figure out who was doing this. She saw me glancing at her in class. I was sat at the opposite end of the room, facing her. There was an empty seat next to me. She picked her books up and walked over to me. I loved her confidence. I could still see the fear in her eyes, but I think she just wanted to make friends. She pulled the seat out and sat next to me and began talking. We became closer and closer every day. She still didn't know I was the one sending the disturbing letters and gifts. My friends saw us hanging out, and they began teasing me. I was scared of love, and I didn't want them treating me like that. I didn't want to be known as the person who fell in love with the new girl. I wanted people to see me as the cold-hearted, mean girl. I hated the new me, and I knew I had to do something about it. I decided to meet her in a cafe for drinks. I had my hair in a low ponytail, and I was wearing my favourite blue jeans. The cafe had small circled tables with flowers and plants scattered. It had a cake stand and beautiful decorations on the windowsill. She arrived. Her eyes sparkled as she entered. We sat and drank tea and talked about the upcoming tests at school. My phone buzzed in my pocket, again and again. I took it out of my pocket and scowled at the messages. You two are so cute. We can see you guys through the window. How adorable are you both? You two dating? I was so annoyed. I hate when my friends tease me. We left the cafe, went for a long walk along the fields, but the messages didn't stop. I couldn't concentrate. My head was spinning. Maybe I didn't love her. Maybe this was a mistake. I ran over to a bulky tree and picked up a small, thick branch off the floor. She ran after me and tapped my shoulder, calling out my name. I turned. All my anger leaped out. Without thinking, I hit her with my branch. She fell to the floor. But I couldn't stop. My friends ran up to me. They were following me and saw everything. Why did I do this?